Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Ty. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'm talking about something kind of touchy today. But I'm happy that I'm in a place to talk about it though. Well, I want to first start off by saying I love you. You are not the only one that been through this, and it will get better in time. One of my biggest downfalls, I believe, with the situation was me not being able to get over. I won't say get over it, because sometimes it's just some things you can never get over, honestly. I wouldn't say necessarily get over it, but get to a place where I'm able to talk about it with others without completely breaking down, for one, and also be able to talk about it with others without finding myself getting upset when someone doesn't understand the situation. I don't know about you guys, but my experience with it, getting molested and getting touched on at a young age, I didn't really have no one to go to like that. And then when I did go to someone, I didn't get the response that I expected. So later on, as I got a little older, still like a child though, when it occurred again, the incident happened, I didn't tell nobody because I felt like, why? When I did the first time and nobody ain't do nothing about it. So for a long time, y'all, I feel like I had to hold my emotions and my feelings in about me getting molested and raped at a young age, because I felt like when I did speak on it, like I said, it was as if I was the problem, like it was my fault that it happened. I had always had like a shape growing up, so I developed fast. So with that being said, I was getting looked at in a sexual way by boys and men at such an early age, and with me being a young female from the hood, with the little guidance that I did have, I look around and from the videos and from the hood and shit, like the people that you see, most women, they wearing a little shorts or tights or something that's always tight, that's showing off their shape, the ones who did have a shape. So with me, I adapted that because I thought that I got the body, so I'm gonna wear this kind of stuff. Because at the time, I don't think that I was necessarily thinking about, oh, when you dress this way, it's gonna give this attention. I was just looking at it like, oh, like when I dressed that way, when I looked in the mirror at myself, I liked it how I looked. And in the hood, I keep saying the hood. Let me stop saying the hood. In our culture these days, most women's, they want to be the it girl, and the it girl are most of the girls who you see on the videos and shit, and they always have a big old butt, big titties, all that stuff. So it was like, for my city, it was like good. It was good for a woman to be thick, you know what I'm saying? When I say thick, I mean you got big thighs, big butt, hips, and all that. So like I said, I had always kind of had that growing up. And so I did get attention at an early age that I shouldn't have got, and I did wear certain clothes that maybe I shouldn't have woo. But at the same time though, and I'm not making no excuses for myself as a young lady, because I should have, dressed a certain kind of, if I would have dressed a certain kind of way, maybe I wouldn't have got that attention. However, I'm not gonna blame myself either, because you live and you learn. And I'm not even gonna go into details on that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You live and you learn. People have to experience things to understand to learn the lesson from that. So a lot of times I let people beat me up with the words when they say stuff like, oh, well, it was how you dressed or what you know, how you carried yourself. But I was only doing what I seen. You understand what I'm saying? So I was a product of my environment. And it's hard to talk about, you know, stuff like this that you went through when your peers and your family members, you know, they may not have experienced that. So they look at you as if almost as if you keep crying like you want some attention. But the thing about the attention, though, it's not necessary that we want the attention. It's that we want it to be acknowledged that we were taken advantage of. And we didn't deserve that. So it's hard to be able to have a conversation with another person who don't understand what you've been through. And instead of them trying to understand you, they try to judge you. And I just want to make this video to just let whoever else know that been through the same thing, like, don't stop telling your story. Even if it made others feel uncomfortable, because that story is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And not all the time when you speak up, sometimes it's going to be people that's angry at you for speaking up. It can be your mom. It can be your dad. It can be your brother. It can be your sister. It can be a cousin. It can be an uncle. I don't care who it is. A lot of people will try to shut you up, not because necessarily of they don't believe you and know what you've been through, but sometimes it can be because of the shame of their own, the shame of them knowing that happened to you while they were in your life, and it still happened. So sometimes, y'all, people will stop you for speaking out on your truth about what happened to you. Because they're trying to save themselves from the hurt that they have to face for knowing that they played a part in allowing that to happen to you. And I just want to let whoever listen to this video right now, whoever been touched or raped or anything, I don't care if you are a child or a woman or what, I don't care what age you are, man or woman, whatever. I just want to encourage you to share your story with somebody. I'm 31 years old. And I just recently shared my story literally a couple years ago to my family. And I know that with me waiting so long to tell some of the things that happened to me, it didn't do nothing but make me confused and sometimes angry for no reason, not even knowing why I'm angry. Until I realized, once I got to nursing school and we was talking about suicide and depression and all that shit that I deal with and I have dealt with, and I started having those panic attacks and breaking down and getting so angry when it's time to, defend someone else who went through what I went through, I realized that shit still fucking was hunting me, dog. So, once again, y'all, I just want to say, if you ever been sexually assaulted, raped, or touched on, or anything ever happened to you that you didn't deserve, and you never told nobody because maybe it happened to you before and you told someone and nothing happened, share your story. And even if nothing happens, keep sharing your story, because you may not think something's happening, but it is. When you share your story, you are giving yourself therapy for whatever it was that you went through. Don't allow that trauma to keep hunting you, because I did. And now that I understand the power that I hold within myself to be a role model and a leader for all the women and men that are dealing with it to this day still and haven't told nobody, I want to encourage y'all, the ones who still just don't have that strength to be that brave to tell a parent, tell a family member, tell a loved one, tell someone, leave a comment, tell me. I may be a stranger to you, but I understand what you went through. And I know from experience, y'all, trust me, the first time I ever got touched on was like way back in elementary school, and there was so many other times after that, y'all. And I don't want to say so many other times after that. Let me change my words. It was so many more attempts after that. And it was a time after that I actually got raped when I was, how old was I? I had just had my daughter, 14. So for me, I felt like for a while, like it hunted me, because I felt like, well, was it like, because I have so many incidents, even from when I was like a little bitty girl, like where I was like a victim of sexual assault. And it was more than one time that I felt like I didn't matter and no one cared. So when I grew up, as a child, thinking like no one cared, I didn't tell nobody, because why would you tell somebody when they don't care? And I just want to let you know, whoever it is listening to this video right now, I care. I care. I care. I care. And I wish I had somebody who cared when I needed that. But I'm okay, because I had God then. I just didn't understand it. And I still have him now. And so do you. When God saved me for this moment. To be here to make this video. To tell you. We care. And we gotta start speaking up, y'all. We can't allow this to hunt us for the rest of our life. Allow it to hunt the person who did it to you, not you. You don't deserve this. So stop holding on to that pain and that trauma, because it don't belong to you. And share your story, please. Even if you want to leave a comment and share it with me, I will comment back. I promise you I will. And if anybody needs somebody to talk to, I didn't even give out my phone number. I'll talk to y'all on the phone personally. That's how much I care about this conversation I'm having right now. I'm gonna have another video in the future talking more about this, because it's so under talked about, y'all. It really is. So I love y'all once again. I really do. And I hope me sharing a little part of my story can help someone else who experienced the unfortunate traumas, trials, and tribulations. But that's what they are. It's your trial, it's your tribulations. It's your testimony. It's a part of your testimony. It's not your testimony, it's a part of your testimony. And you will get through it. I love you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. And until next time.